Hello, this is Keith with EveningShadowsTarot.com. We're doing a new series, and I collect Ouija boards, and we're combining the Ouija board and the power of the spirit. They're known as a talking board or a spirit board or Ouija board. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with them. Probably most of you are. But they use a planchette, and they would move it around, and there would be two or more people with their hands on the planchette, and it would spell out different things. You'll notice that this one has skulls up here. It is a copy of an antique. This is something a little bit unusual. It has a yes to answer, a no, or maybe. It isn't going to commit. Then the numbers are here, and then when you end up, you say goodbye to the spirit, and you hit this one. Now, I'm using tarot cards, and the tarot cards that I have came from Europe. I couldn't find them in the United States. They are designed to look old, but they are new and will give me lots of years of use. And I hope you like those. I found that if we do a reading using the spirits from the Ouija board and the tarot cards, I'm getting much stronger readings. Right now is a good time to get a reading. And if you would like to, well, visit my webpage. Below this is a link. Let's see where these cards lead us. The first one shows many choices, and it shows cups, and you have each one is full of something, and something you would want. You can only pick one, but something that you're wanting. So it shows you have many choices, and that's a good one to have choices. Oftentimes we don't have a choice. The next one is the King of Cups, and that's emotion. This was emotion too. And the King of Cups talks about keeping your emotions under control, try not to let them get out of hand. I've noticed that so many people right now are worried about our economy and what's going on, and you need to get your emotions under control if at all possible. The next one has to do with a 3, and it is the 3 of Wands, and you see the man is looking out, and he's seeing ships, and it has to do with perhaps right now I'm thinking that it has to do with container ships, that we're not getting our supplies delivered. Afraid we're going to run behind on that. Stores are going to run short. The next one has to do with wands, and they're in flight. They've been thrown, and some will miss you, not come close to you. Some will come close to you and touch you. In other words, it won't hurt you, but if it's some are good, might bring you money or a gift or a friendship or something that you're wanting, a visit from a loved one. And others might be something that you don't want. So we'll hope for the best, that only the good hits you. The next one has to do with justice, and sometimes you might feel like you have somehow justice didn't come your direction. Perhaps you had a misunderstanding with a friend, and it didn't turn out like you'd like for it to, and the friend, you didn't get the justice. You were trying to explain it. Well, that's going to change. Justice, you're going to get that straightened out with that friend, and they're going to see your side of it too, and you're going to become friends again. The next one has to do with cups and emotion, and it says that you're going to have an offer. Something is coming your way, and see the little cloud has this one, and it's offering to this man. Now he's ignoring this. He has cups down here. He's ignoring this thing that's being offered to him. So what this is telling you, you be alert and try to find out exactly what it is and see if it won't benefit you. The next has to do with wands, and you'll notice that the man is carrying 10 of them, and he's overburdened. So whoever this is for, this reading, is doing too much, working too hard, and overburdened, maybe with bills and lack of money, and so we need need to take that in consideration. Next has to do with, this has to do with a man who is making, it looks like he's making coins. What he's doing is creating things to sell to make coins. And it's telling you, you might think about, if you haven't, and you could possibly work in a second job here before Christmas for say 2 or 3 weeks and bring in extra money. It would make things much easier for you. I know that most of you work very hard now, and thinking of working another job would be difficult, but that's what that's suggesting. It's not suggesting you do it forever. The next one has to do with tension. You see this lady is bound. She's been tied up. She's blindfolded. She doesn't know which way to go. And if she moves to the left, over this direction for her left, and she might get cut, or she's using to the right. So she's just stationary. So don't be frozen over a problem that you have. Think it out and see where it leads you. The next one has to do with winning, and this person has won. And you notice that it's a common man. His horse has been draped in fabric. In fact, it's a light greenish colored fabric, and chartreuse is what it is. And he has the wand, and here's the wreath, and it shows that he has won something, that he has won a battle. Maybe it's a battle that he's having with one of his friends about a certain thing, and he's won, and so I hope they're still friends. The next one has to do with emotion, these cups. And this person has been hurt, and this person has all this emotion here, and they've decided that they're not going to, they don't want to have any more to do with emotions. I'm afraid emotions we can't turn off that easily, but he's trying to avoid them. And let me use this as an example. Let's say that the person here, a man or a woman, has been going with someone, and that person has hurt their feelings, and they've decided, I'm just going to turn around and get away from this, not have anything to do with emotion again, which of course they will, but they're trying to avoid it because they were hurt. That's just an example. This one has to do with sharing, and it is the 6 of cups, and you'll notice the cups down here, and then this person is sharing flowers and is saying to be generous. I hope this reading pertains to you. It's a good reading, and I hope it brings you happiness. Thank you so much for watching this. If you'd visit my webpage, I'd appreciate it. And if you'd subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And give me a thumbs up and give me the bell signal so that you will be able to receive these. I have all these videos. I've done, as of today, I'll have done 140 of them, and that's in less than 3 months. It's a little over 2 months. And I hope you continue to watch, and I hope that my station has helped you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.